Alright guys, Legacy here. I haven't made a video in a really long time, and I realized that I caught up with personal things. However, I felt like I'd make a different video. I've never actually done a gear review on my channel, ever, I don't think. So, I figured I might as well start off with that. This shot, basic, head to toe, you can't see my feet. I'm just wearing high-tech hiking boots. That's probably all you're missing here. Very general. Impact 2 gloves by Mechanics, Rothco M81 Combat Shirt BDU, my own patches that I have, I'll show you those later, quarterback playbook sleeve, I'll show you that later, my SMP'd A&K ACR, I've already made some videos on this. I'm doing some final modifications to it, and I will make some more videos in the future when I have time. Starting from the head going down, Emerson Fast ballistic helmet replica with an Emerson Cryptek Mandrake helmet cover to fit the green team scheme for ops. This is my contour mount. I don't have my contour on me right now, it's not recording. However, this is where I put it. Flakjack goggles, I removed the vents on top, never fog whatsoever, never given me any issues there since I removed the vents. Again, helmet to more patches, American flag patch, call sign patch, SMP on top, which you can't see, but I'll show you later, it's not important. On the back of my helmet, I'll show you later, I have a V-light by Emerson, I believe. It's just one of those red blinking lights you can turn on and off. Now moving down, powered light gun range headset. What the headset does, it is meant for shooting range, so it's a noise cancellation headset. However, it has the option to plug in a 3.5mm audio jack, which lets me hook it up to my radio, so I can use this in conjunction with a boom mic like I have here to use as a headset. I can receive audio from my radio in the headset, and I can respond with the boom mic. I wear this for field games, and I will take this off in CQB, where I will just use the boom mic, or I'll throw the radio off entirely. Further down, I will wear an iron face mask here. I'm currently in the process of dremeling out sections for the headphones to make it a more comfortable fit. When I finish doing that, I will wear it again. Until then, I will not be wearing it. Sometimes I wear Shemagh, sometimes I don't. Depends on the day. Nothing really to say there. Further down, you have my PC. This is the Fly LT6094 in Coyote Brown. No complaints so far. It was cheap, like $115 plus shipping from Shooter CB Gear. Absolutely no complaints as of right now. Inside my PC, you can see better here, I have the LBT 3-mag insert for the 6094. Yes, it's the actual LBT one, it's not a repro one. This holds 3 of my 6-mag mid-caps, which I put tape on them for feeding reasons, and I labeled them with my initials in case I lose them during the game. Again, oh, they have mag pulls on them too, as you can see. There's not really too much about them. They're mag mid-caps. They were mag before the Bad Batch came out, so they feed flawlessly. I got them insanely cheap. I'm loving them right now. Now these 3 pouches, these are Emerson rebranded taco pouches. One complaint about them is that the strapping system to the Molly, the cords are really short. I wish they were longer. However, they still stay on fine. I ran these for 10 hours at an op last weekend, and they no trouble at all. The reason why I bought these, aside from being taco replicas, which I love the look of tacos, I have an SR25 now, so there is a gun I own that is not Stanag mag compatible, and these pouches actually can expand through the paracord and plastic tabs to fit 7.62 magazines. So all 3 of these pouches will fit both 5.56 Stanags and 7.62 mags. Besides for that, up top, again, just patches, nothing too significant. Over here, I have a really old Condor general purpose pouch. I got this when I first started airsofting. It's the only Condor pouch that has not broken yet. So I have just kept it for personal use. The buckle broke, as all Condors do. However, it uses Velcro as well, so I haven't needed to replace it yet. It just saves me money. I'll replace it when it breaks. Inside here, I have a Baofeng UV5R, standard radio, connected to a Baofeng speaker mic. So this is the radio I run. Inside the general purpose pouch, I always keep pens, Sharpies, paper, very simple first aid type things. Like anything I need immediately on the field, I'll put in there. It changes from game to game depending on what I'm doing. On my hip, I have my Serpa holster, my KWA 1911 Mark II, and my pistol lanyard I run with it. I love the pistol so far. My only complaint about it is that the safety engages really, really easily. So sometimes when I'm firing the weapon, my safety will just pop up on its own, and that causes all the gas to expend and the magazine to be wasted. Other than that, however, I don't have any complaints on this pistol at all. For backup, it has served me a 1.5 years now without failing. I don't use it very often, but when I do use it, it works fine. Now on my Serpa holster is on a Blackhawk Riggers belt. Not much more to say about it. It's very tough, very reliable. I have no complaints. I was debating between this or an LBT Riggers belt. The Blackhawk was on sale the weekend I was purchasing things. I ended up buying the Blackhawk. My friend has the LBT. There's almost no difference in the quality of them. We love them both. We both use them. On my left side, this is a tag double stacked pouch. It's like a kangaroo type, but it's a triple stack across. So it's a 3 M4 mag shingle with single 45 ACP mag kangaroos on top. What I use these for are my 2 extra mags for my 1911 go in the kangaroo slots, and then a speed loader goes in the 3rd kangaroo slot. And the mags are held up with extra mid caps. So I run 2 more mid caps here. These are just King Arms branded 120 round mids, and a KWA 450 round speed loader in the shape of an M4 mag. So this is what I run for my op. If I'm not playing at an op, I will usually just take this entire system off completely, because I don't need 9 mags when I'm not running at an op, where I can actually go to my car and reload, or in the games themselves, I don't expend more than 6 mags. However, this helped me out a lot last weekend, because having the 6 mags in the front of the PC, 1 mag in the gun, which by the way, this is a high cap. I use this for fooling around. I don't actually run this mag. I have another one of these King Arms mags I will actually run in the gun when I play. But having 6 of these, 1 in the gun, that's 7, plus 2 is 9, plus a 450 round speed loader, that gives me 9 plus enough BBs to load another 4 mags. So I have yet to run out playing with this setup, and I have yet to come in a situation where I have actually needed the 10th mag and I wasn't able to stop and use the speed loader to reload the 4 of the other 9. That's about it. I just have standard issue Repro BDU pants I bought from a military surplus store. I got these about 5 years ago. They still have not shit the bed on me, so I'm keeping them. I will run them until they die. And yeah, that's about it for the loadout. I'll probably cut the video here and do some close-ups on specific parts now. Alright, just a closer view. This is the quarterback playbook sleeve I bought. The brand doesn't really matter. You just go on Amazon or a similar online retailer, skim the selection they have and skim the reviews. Find the one that won't break within the first couple months and does not let sweat through onto the paper you keep in here. But this is what I use for if I have to have a map on me, a specific radio frequencies for different commands to talk to, or codes I have to remember communicating with a team. I will use this. So this pops up and it just holds basically index card size pieces of paper, 1 here facing up, 1 in the flap facing down, and then 1 in the flap facing up, for a total of 3 different surfaces you can use it for. I actually find this extremely helpful, and it's extremely cheap, so I didn't see a reason not to buy it. Here are my patches on my right arm, guys. Pretty simple stuff. The Team Cambodia patch, which is a joke on the forum I help moderate. Staples Easy button, I think it's Evike branded, and then the Militia or Mil4 patch from the recent op I was on designating my team. Then in this pouch right here, I want to unzip it because I don't need to. However, this is where I keep my dead rag. So at any moment in time, it's easy to pull the zipper down, pull the dead rag out, and stick it on my helmet. Just some more of the same, guys. Patches on the left arm this time. This is my team patch, Bolivian Airsoft Team, abbreviated OAT. And this is my chair softening patch. Actually, I won't read the whole thing, but let you get a close-up and pause the video if you want. It's just a fun little thing I like to wear around. Resembles all the time I spend on the forums. Close up on my radio setup, guys. So I keep the Baofeng in the GP pouch, the front portion of it. I run the coiled line to the speaker mic right here. I clipped it on my vest and I just tucked the wires away neatly. And for the line to my headset, I actually run it under my patches. So you might be able to see a little bit here. It actually connects over here to the speaker mic. I run it underneath the speaker mic through these patches that I velcroed it down with. And then I run it through the loops in my PC up to the headset. It just keeps it out of the way and lessens the chance that it snags on mags or my gun and gets pulled out and I lose it during a game. Just my Serpa setup, guys. For airsoft, I love the Serpa. You don't really need the highest grade Kydex holster, and you also don't need to worry about accidental discharge or taking it out, because in the end of the day, it's an airsoft gun. Like, nothing's gonna happen. It retains my gun perfectly fine. I have no complaints. I have no worries when using this holster, and I really haven't encountered a problem with it yet. However, this is how I set my PC up. That way, the holster draw is clean, and it goes right in my lanyard. If I were to drop the pistol, the lanyard isn't designed to stop the pistol from dropping. It's designed that when the pistol hits the ground, it drags behind me and I notice that it left the holster, rather than hitting the ground and me walking away 2 miles down the road and then realizing my pistol is no longer on my hip. Alright, finally, guys, my back panel. This is, I think, a really old Condor hydration pouch I got in a trade with a friend a long time ago. Similar to the GP, it hasn't given me problems yet, it hasn't broken yet, so I'm keeping it. I have had a multitude of other Condor pouches actually break in a lot of ways. I'll do another video on that later. However, until it breaks, I'm keeping it. Simple name tape patch on the back so anyone behind me can identify me if they're not in my fire team or my squad. And I use the pouch to hold a hydration bladder if I'm running my AEGs, or my HPA tank and water bottles if I'm running my ACR. Now, a little higher up in my helmet, I'm holding my strap out of the way for you. I just keep an Emerson V-Light here. It just glows up red for a hit indicator in the nighttime. That's really all it's there for, other than looks. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the first video I've done in a long time, and it's also the very first actual gear video I've ever done. So constructive criticism is always welcome. Let me know what I did right, let me know what I did wrong, and I will see you soon.